Hey San Diego, I'm Keontae Kane, and we're in the South Bay for a Week 3 matchup of the Crawford Colts versus Montgomery Aztecs. Both teams trying to notch their first win of the season, so it should be a really good matchup. Let's get straight into the highlights.
On the first play of the game, Mario Corrales forces a fumble that's recovered by Victor Flores. Montgomery would go on to turn it over on downs, which sets the defensive tone that would be seen throughout the entire game. On Crawford's next possession, Montgomery's defense comes up big as Christian Vanguez gets the sack on quarterback Gavin Nunez. And on the very next play, Mike Moore tackles Kent Armstrong in the backfield, which forces the Colts into punting. After a quick possession from Montgomery, Crawford quarterback Gavin Nunez fakes the handoff, cuts upfield, breaks a few tackles for a nice 13-yard gain. However, Crawford would end up punting later on this possession. A few possessions later, Crawford running back Hamadi Sheriff breaks a run up the sideline, bounces off a tackle out of bounds for a nice gain. And on the very next play, he gets another handoff up the gut, makes a cutback, and gets upfield for a nice 14-yard run. However, they would end up punting again. On the final possession of the first half, Montgomery's trying to get some points on the board, so Ansel Flanagan drops back and finds Mike Moore for the 8-yard reception and get the drive started. The very next play, he gets outside the pocket, cuts upfield for the nice 11-yard gain as he runs over a defender for the first down. A few plays later, he drops back again, surveys the field, throws left to Delilas Garcia for the nice 7-yard completion. Then on the biggest play of the game, Ansel Flanagan drops back to pass, surveys the field, and goes deep to receiver Jordan Benson for the 34-yard completion as he gets into the red zone. However, Montgomery will run out of time, and that will conclude the first half with a swapping score of 0-0. To start off the second half, Montgomery comes out with a balanced running attack of Juan Estrada and Victor Flores as they go on a 12-play drive deep into Colts territory. At this point in the game, backup quarterback Ryan Vasquez is in for Ansel Flanagan after an injury towards the end of that first half. Ryan Vasquez comes in and saves the day as he throws the first touchdown of the game to Juan Estrada to put the Aztecs up 7-0 over the Crawford Colts. On what ended up being Crawford's last possession in the game, they go on a 13-play drive as Gavin Nunez gets outside the pocket, runs over a defender for the first down of the drive. A few plays later, Gavin Nunez in triple option, fakes the option, gets upfield, and runs over another defender for a nice gain. A few plays later in Wildcat, Hamadi Sheriff gets the ball, gets up the sideline for another nice gain right into the red zone. A few plays later, gets the ball up the gut again, breaks some tackles, gets upfield, gets closer and closer to the end zone. But on the last 4th and 6 of the possession, Antonio Perez comes in, makes a big stop to get the Aztecs the ball back.
After a long grinding out defensive game here in Montgomery, we saw the only touchdown of the game be thrown by backup quarterback Ryan Vasquez to Juan Estrada